primed my face using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and I sprayed some of this Grad makeup fixer on top just to set everything in place. For spot concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 20 Sand, and I'm just gonna put this on any problem areas or spots that I want to cover. That spot concealer is done. I'm gonna put a little bit of that same concealer under my eyes. And just a tiny bit, because this is a very natural look. That's really the looks I've been going for like the past couple months. And then while that sits for a little bit, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. And I'm doing mascara today. I did lashes last time, and I still think that I like the mascara look better than the lash look. Especially when I'm going natural and not wearing a lot of makeup. I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. Is this one waterproof? No, this one isn't waterproof. I just finished my mascara off camera because it was faster that way. Now I'm gonna spray my face with this Grad makeup fixer. And then I'm gonna blend it out with my Basanti concealer buffer. I'm gonna just start my nose. And I like to let my concealer sit for at least 5 minutes. So when I blend it out, it's nice and smooth, full coverage. And then I blend it out with a brush, rather a sponge, because a brush doesn't soak up the makeup as much as a sponge does. And look how smoothly that blended out. I also stopped wearing foundation because I just feel like I don't be wanting a full face of makeup every day, everywhere I go. So I just use concealer, blush, powder of course, and then like some bronzer, and then just set it in place. But when I use concealer, since I've been using it for so long, it looks like I have a full face of makeup on, but I really don't. And it's not like I'm putting the concealer all over my face, just certain areas. But once I blend it all together and stuff, like, of course it's gonna look like a full face of makeup. Yeah, I definitely think putting primer first, then setting spray makes a huge difference in makeup, and then spraying your makeup and then spraying your concealer after you blend it, because my base looks so smooth and my skin is so glowy right now. Like, I know you can see that on the camera. But I'm gonna start blending under the eyes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that for now. So primer, setting spray, makeup, setting spray, then blend. And this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer is like the best primer I've ever used, because I think it's the consistency, how sticky it is. It literally sticks to your makeup, and your makeup is staying all day. And now for bronzer, I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in the shade Golden Days, and I'm applying that with my MLTD Lightning Crew brush. Using that same bronzer and this Lorella brush, I'm gonna do nose contour. Yeah, I already know that my makeup is gonna turn out good because the way it blended, and I'm definitely gonna keep doing those steps. If you want a glowy base, use primer, then setting spray, and then once you put your makeup on, use setting spray again before you blend. And your base is gonna be glowy and skin-like. Like, look at the base. And I didn't even put powder or anything yet. But now I'm gonna set my face using the banana powder in the shade Medium. And I'm using my Mata Pro BMX 265 Glow Brush. And everywhere else I put concealer, I'm gonna set as well. For bronzer, I'm using this Item Bronzer in the shade Mood, and I'm applying that with my Mata Pro Angle Brush. And then that same Lorella brush for nose bronzer. I'm gonna carve out that bronzer on my face and nose using that same banana powder. Now for under eyes, I'm gonna bake using my e.l.f. HD powder in the shade Soft Luminous. And as I've been doing my makeup over the years, I realized that less is better when you're using product. Even for like a full face of makeup, the less product you use is better. Just make sure you blend it as smoothly as possible and to make it look as skin-like as possible, and your makeup will be flawless, like your base and everything, and it'll also last the longest. Once you learn the right combination and like the right steps and orders that your makeup goes in, like you will never have a bad makeup day ever. But I'm just gonna go a tiny bit heavier under the eyes and just let it sit for a little bit. Just a tiny bit, not too much. And for blush, I'm using my e.l.f. blush in the shade Bright Pink, and I'm applying that with my Smith Glam SL42 brush. Next, I'm gonna dust off that powder, starting with my forehead. Then moving on to cheekbones. And then nose. For lip liner, I'm using the NYX lip pencil in the shade Espresso. I gotta sharpen it because it's like very, very, very low. Okay, like how sharp that is now. Now we can do our lip liner. And now I'm gonna set my face using the Inglot makeup fixer. And while that's drying, I'm gonna apply lip gloss. I'm using the Imperious Cosmetics lip glaze in the shade Miss Officer first. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Imperious Cosmetics in Corporate Hottie first. And I'm just gonna put this in the center of my lips, but kind of all over. This also running out, but so literally just that much. Then I'm gonna take Miss Officer and put it around the lining of my lips, so like right above my lip liner. And I've been loving this new lip combo. And then I take the Fahara Matte Boss Liquid Lip Pigment in the shade Date Night, and I put this in the center. Just a tiny bit though. And then I pat all together. And I like just love this lip combo. But now I'm using my e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara, and I'm just gonna shape my brows with this. I prefer the natural look. And my eyebrows are pretty full, so I feel like I really don't need to anyway. Like, they look pretty full. For highlighter, I'm using my Ofra highlighter in Blissful. And I'm starting with nose highlight. I'm using my Smith Glam Precise E25 brush for nose highlight. Probably a little bit too much. And then I'm using my Smith Glam L36 for face highlight. Now I'm just gonna touch up my mascara just a tiny bit. My lashes are not naturally curly at all. They're naturally straight. Like, even when I curl them, they still fall when I put on mascara. But okay, hopefully that'll do. And I'm gonna do one last spritz of this Inglot makeup fixer. I'm gonna cover my mascara because I don't want it to get wet. Look how glowy my base is. I'm gonna dry it a little bit so it's not like soaking wet. But my skin is super glowy right now. I'm super hydrated, and this is literally like my go-to natural makeup look. But I should do a video like in detail of my like natural makeup look. But this is the final makeup look, the finished makeup look for the graduation party. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.